Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we're in the dirt street stocks here at Fairbury. Ran the quickest time in practice. Hopefully we could hold that here in qualifying. Hopefully that goes pretty well, but very bottom dominant right now. Top might come in later in the feature and stuff like that, but who knows. And if you're wondering why I have my sleeve up and stuff, I got a tattoo yesterday, so just trying to get it not to stick and stuff to the ointment and everything I put on it. So that's the only reason why. You could probably tell just it's a lot more like dark than everything else on my arm. But trying to hold this bottom lane in the street stocks. Logan ran a pretty good lap there. Try to get it low here in 3 and 4. You don't want to go too low on the exit there. 804, okay, good lap. That was better than our practice. I know I've gotten down to like a 7 in practice before, so I'm happy with that lap. Very, very happy with that. Second lap got a 7:48. Wow, that was flying. I think that might have been my fastest ever now, so that's a really good time. Should be able to hold on to the pole with that. Seems like most people have qualified besides the 7 and the 5. The 5 hasn't done laps and the 7 is not here, so we have to wait on the 5 and the 7 for the next minute and a half. So I'll bring you guys back for the heat races, or just one heat race, I'm not sure. All right, we held on to the pole. Somebody brought up, I think it was the 4 car. If the 7 car was here, he could have qualified in 7th and it would have been a perfect order down the line, but he's not here, so he's in 9th. And we only do have one heat, which is really nice. Very happy about that. Hopefully everybody joins up pretty quick. And we seem pretty fast, so hopefully we can hold it down on the bottom. Track's not going to get too slicked off with only 9 of us here and only one heat race. I think it's only a 25 lap feature as well. Hopefully, with only 8 of us here, really 9 registered, it won't be a caution fest. I know Gavin ran his race the other day, and he had like 9 cautions in 25 laps, which is nuts. That's pretty bad. So hopefully we can have a pretty clean race. He said his race got really top dominant, which is interesting because all the practice I've done has been faster on the bottom for me. So it will be interesting to see how slicked off it gets down there and how many people actually run down here. It might be a decent bit quicker because I run the bottom like so low in 1 and 2. A lot of people don't get that low down there. Like I was at Kokomo. It was working really well for us, which was awesome, but still waiting on, it looks like 4th place to join in, and that's it. If once 4th joins us, we will be rolling here. All right, there he is. Probably going to do what we normally do in these street stocks and restart in 4th gear. Just makes it easy on the restarts. Car gets a good enough jump anyways, and you don't get slowed down from trying to shift. So 4th gear should work out just fine for us. And this pace car is going to go off on the backstretch anyways right here, so we don't have to worry about it going off in the corner. But we should get a pretty decent jump. Hopefully we can hold it for the 8 laps, start out front for the feature. I don't know what it is about Fairbury. This is the only track I've noticed, like, it gets super shiny in 3 and 4 there. I don't know if it's just the lighting or what it is, but just at this track, it's super shiny in 3 and 4. So it looks weird, but it's what everybody's seeing, though. It's not just me, at least. Sounds like people are already hitting behind us. I think 4th is trying to start in the bottom lane, it looks like. They're almost starting double file or single file back there. Looked like there was a wreck, maybe. Oh, yeah, 4 cars already in the pits. 2nd place, ripping that outside in 1 and 2. He was very fast up there. 3 and 4, I definitely got him. But it seems like 1 and 2 might be faster on the top side, potentially if you run it right. So that's quite interesting. 3 and 4 might be faster on the bottom, though, regardless, right now. We're in a 7.78 there. Faster than 2nd was in the qualifying. We are car 1, so we do kind of need to win it. I had a lot of expectations on myself for that, at least, especially with how fast we were in qualifying compared to people. But I do imagine this track will change a little bit. It might become more high line in 1 and 2, it seems. So we'll have to play around with that in the feature. Got a little straightened out there in 1 and 2. Didn't have the greatest of 1 and 2s there, so probably a little bit slow overlap. So I'm trying to let off a little bit to keep the slide, but not over rotate it. if it makes sense. Like, I'm trying to get it turned in a little bit, but not over rotate it on throttle. But I'm not trying to under rotate it like we did that one corner, because that was an 892. That's a solid lap. Because if we can stay in the 13s for as long as we can, that would be great. 2 sideways there in 3 and 4. Got on the gas too hard. It is very bumpy and bouncy going into turn 3 though, so you kind of just gotta be careful with that. Got a lapped car right here, but we're on the final lap. No need to push the issue, and we are all good. Got the win in the heat race. Last lap was a 14-0, so we'll wait for them to finish their laps, and then we'll be moving right on to the feature race. Oh, they're already hitting on the outside. The 4 car didn't join up in time, so he's going to be starting from the pits, it looks like. But I think those guys already have a 2X. I think it was 4th and 6th place. Don't know what exactly happened there. But we need to just run as well as we were in the heat race. We had a 0.8 second lead there, so we were running really, really solid. Just need to keep that up for the 25 laps. Hopefully it can go caution-free. That'd be awesome. But it sounded like in the heat race they were already wrecking before the start finish, like the start of the green. So don't know what was happening there. We probably would have gotten a yellow immediately in the feature, I would imagine, if that happened here. But I don't think the 4 car's out here. He's gonna have to start from the pits, or he's gonna just gonna leave. I'm not sure. But here we go. Just need to try to get a good start like we did in the heat. Start a little earlier. Straightened out kind of bad there, but we're all good. Missed the bottom a little bit, but they're too wide behind us. He gets a good run off that turn 1 and 2 for the first lap, it seems. But we should pull away here just on the bottom in 3 and 4. Because right off of a restart, we are kind of slow down there and don't really hit a very good line. But I'm running a little higher in 3 and 4 than in 1 and 2, because if you notice, like, the banking on the inside, how it's like inverted off of turn 4, it's really bad. So you don't want to go too low there to hit that off turn 4, and then you'll kind of get in the air and just lose time. But 1 and 2 is pretty flat all the way around, so hopefully we can keep running away with this, and we don't have any cautions, because it'd be a nice clean 25 lap race for us. But there's just not many people running this week, it seems. Maybe because it's Fairbury, I don't know. Because I tried to run this exact time slot on Tuesday, and there was like nobody running it, so that's when I ran my 305s instead. But we're just taking it nice and easy, conserving the tires just in case we get some cautions. Don't know if they're really going to get that worn out, but try not to burn them up just in case. You never know. You get a late race caution or something, could change up everything. Even though these are single file restarts, it would be nice and easy for us to get a good jump, but you never want to take anything for granted. Take it easy. Even with when we have a lead, take it easy. They're not really catching us anyways right now, so we don't have to push anything. He started figuring out the bottom though, so he's not losing more time to us anymore. But we're not pushing it too hard on the bottom per se. Are coming up to some lap traffic. Coming up to the 9 car. He's the lowest I rated in the field, so he's a little off pace. He's just trying to keep the car going straight, maybe just trying to get some safety rating out of this thing and move up to a B class. Because these are the C-class racing, not the rookies. Even though sometimes it does look like these are some rookie races, but this one's being nice and clean right now, which is really nice. I'd love to see it. Hopefully we can get around the 9 nice and easy. Seems like he's holding the bottom for the most part. Maybe we can scare him up the track by running the bottom there, but if he runs the bottom here... Nope, he ran top. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Because if he was going to go bottom there, I was going to run top to try to get by him. I didn't want to run into him or anything and cause a caution or give us any damage that is unnecessary. But we're moving just fine. We got like a 2-second lead halfway through this race. He's staying out of the way of the guys behind me too, which is awesome. He's being a smart lapped car. Oh, got way too sideways on that entry. Went in a little too hard. Probably could run the top just as fast as we're running the bottom right now and keep the momentum. Kind of want to try it for a couple laps. See if the 2 car actually catches us or not. Not like trying to make it a race or anything, just trying to see what's faster. We're in a 6th there, but we didn't really have momentum yet going into these corners. I think if you consistently run the top, you'll keep up your speed. I think you could run like a 2 or a 3 consistently up top. Yeah, I ran a 3 there, so it's consistent for sure. And I feel like you can keep up the momentum really well up here also. But I also think that I want to try this. Hang on. That was a 380. I'm going to go bottom 3 and 4 because I did say earlier it seemed like the top and 1 and 2 might be fast and the bottom 3 and 4 could still work. So let's see if that would be true. Because that should be a decent... Oh, that was only a 4. Okay, so that was actually slower. Oh, don't hit the wall. This guy was just spun around, but no caution because nobody was coming at the time. Got the 8 car. That was a 5. Okay, yeah, we need to just stick top then. Either that or just stick bottom both corners, it seems. So I'm just going to stick top right now because it seems like that's starting to come in and we'll wear it in a little bit more and get a little faster. 2 cars ringing us in a little bit. Down to 1.5. He's running the top a little bit better than we are. Until that corner. He probably got the wall or something, but I could do the same thing very quickly. We got the 8 and the 9 lap cars right in front of us. They're not racing for position because we've already gone by the 9. The 8 is in front of him already position-wise. Oh, don't go high. Don't go high. Oh, I've had that happen before where I've gotten taken out by a lap car at the end of a race, so I was hoping that would not happen again. That was a 5. So, yeah, we are slowing down on time-wise a little bit. Really, I could just ride behind this 8 car and be just fine. 2 cars catching us slightly, but not a big deal at the moment. The 8 car could go low. That'd be awesome. Oh, I thought he was going to for a second. Okay. And we get a caution because of him. Oh, and the 9 car comes barreling into us.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go low there, but he didn't. And now we're going to be to the back of the field, so that's lovely.
That's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, that happens. So we're going to be in the back of the field now for like a 1-lap shootout, so that really sucks. We're not going to get the win that we should have gotten. I was trying to check up for him because I thought he was going low, and then he jumped back high and then got completely sideways in front of us. And these are going to be single file too, so I'm just going to rip the bottom here and see if we can get a spot or two at the end of it, because that really blows. Hate when the lap cars interfere with things. I should have just gone low, to be fair. We had a lot of gap between second place, but I thought he was going low there for a second, and then he jumped back up high. And I would imagine that lapped car, the 9, is going to drop back here. Or he's supposed to. Yeah, he's supposed to. He's just not dropping back too quick. So we're in 5th. I'm hoping to get back up to like 3rd at least. Because we're literally going to have a 1-lap shootout. I can't pass this guy. Is it white flag? Yeah, it's white flag. Got by one of them. He had a huge run on the exit, though. He's going to slide up. We'll get back by him, though. We'll get 4th, it looks like. No, we're going to get 5th. Wow, that really sucks. We're going to lose a ton of iRating from that. That blows so much. So, I blame that on myself, to be fair, for running in the back of him, but I thought he was going to go low. Because the way that his car moved and stuff, it looked like... Where was it? He was running top the whole time, but he went low here, and he was all sideways. I thought he was going low, and then got back sideways at the end of the straightaway, and then got super sideways, and I nailed the brake. Tried not to tap him, barely tapped the back of him, and I go to the back because of it. So that is unfortunate. Nowhere for us to go. I should have gone low. The 9 car just ran straight into it, which was just dumb. But we finished 5th there. Very unfortunate. I should have won that race. That's all on me. So it is what it is. Let's go see what we end up getting out of the results now. All right, awful strength of field. We lost 60 unnecessary I rating. We should have gained probably like 20 or something like that. We had a good distance on the field. Second was like a 3,500. He gained a good bit for winning the race. Just good on him not doing anything dumb the entire race, but very unfortunate for us. We lost some safety there too, getting a 2x. I think we only got a 2x, I want to say. Yeah, 2x there, but lost a ton of safety, which is just unnecessary. Dropped us below 6,300, which sucks, and just shouldn't have happened. So definitely mad at myself for that one, but also hate when lap cars don't hold a consistent line. Like, he was running the top the entire time, but it looked like he was going bottom and then jumped back up top right before the corner. So if and he got super sideways, which caught us straight back up to him, which I wasn't trying to do at all. I was just trying to stay behind him and finish out the couple laps, but it happens. Oh well. So races go like that sometimes. So appreciate you guys watching as always. Hopefully you guys enjoyed nonetheless. And good luck in your races. Run that bottom. It's very fast if you run it right, like it wasn't here. Top comes in later in the feature for sure, but the bottom's definitely very fast. So appreciate you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.